Okay, dear students, today we will start with the concept of light ray and light beam. Okay, so what is light ray and light beam? If you remember, in previous class we learnt about the activity that was telling about, or the activity that we conducted or demonstrated on the board, which was about the propagation of light. How light propagates? It propagates in a rectilinear way. Okay, or we can say that it is moving in a straight line. Fine. So we are going to discuss about that only. So from that activity, what is concluded? That light travels in a straight line. So the direction of the movement of light, the direction of the movement of light is represented by a line with arrowhead, with an arrowhead. Okay, and this straight line along with arrowhead is called a light ray. What do we call it? Light ray. Okay, so this is shown, or this is showing the light ray. Fine. Now next, beam. This was about the light ray. Now what is beam? Light beam. When a group of light rays traveling parallel to each other, parallel to each other is called light beam. Diagrammatically, how to represent it? Means many rays with arrowhead. They are running parallel to each other. So this makes a light beam. Okay, again let us see. What is a ray? A ray is represented by a single line with an arrowhead. What does it mean? It is showing the direction of the movement of light. Okay, in which direction the light is moving. So this arrowhead. See, if we just show with a line, we do not know in which direction it is moving. But if we put an arrow on the head of this line or arrowhead, then it will give you the direction. So this gives you the direction of the light, movement of the light, in which direction. Like if it is showing here, then light is moving from left to right. If I put this arrowhead this side, then it is moving from right to left. Okay, but if I put it like this, then from up to downside. But if I put it like this, show it like this, it means light is moving from bottom to top. So this arrowhead is going to give you the direction of the propagation of light. Now what is a beam? A beam is when many rays of light, they are traveling parallel to each other. Then we say it is a beam of light. What do we call it? Light beam. Okay, so in that case we will show many arrowheads which are running parallel to each other. Okay, so this was the concept about light ray and light beam. Fine. Now after this, I'm not going to take in detail because we have discussed in this class only, or in our previous videos also, about transparent, translucent and opaque objects. So I hope you remember what are transparent objects. Transparent objects, the objects which allow light to pass through them. The objects which allow light to pass through them. Okay, now example, you can say glass, example, glass, air, clean water, okay, not the polluted one, etc. Same way, the another class is, or the category is translucent objects. Okay, which objects are said to be translucent? The objects that allow some light or partial propagation, or you can write here movement, or movement of light is allowed through them. Then we call them translucent objects. Just like the examples are butter paper, the paper which is wrapped around the butter paper. Okay, you can just see the image, just see the reflection of your hand, or you can see your hand, or if you keep it on your hand, then you can just see partially you can see the hands. Same way, oily paper, shaded glass, fine, or frosted glass that are used in the window panes or something like this, etc. Then last is opaque objects. What do you mean by opaque objects? The objects which do not allow any light to pass through them. They do not allow any light to pass through them. Okay, example is book, tree, cardboard, etc. Stone, okay, tree, wall, fine. You can take any example in this. So this is about these three types of objects on the basis whether they can allow the light to pass through them or not. Transparent, translucent and opaque objects. Fine. So learn about it and we will continue in the next video. Thank you.